Hello students of class 7th. Today's presentation is a revision of maths chapter first integers. We are going to revise the first part of this chapter, that is integers. So let's start with the revision. So far we have learnt about different types of numbers. In your previous classes also you have learnt about natural numbers, whole numbers and so on. So let us have a quick recap of all those numbers. Let's start with natural numbers. What are natural numbers? Those numbers which occur naturally are called natural numbers. Like if you ask a kid to start numbering, how will he start? He will say 1, 2, 3 and so on. So we can say that these numbers that start from 1 and end till infinity are called natural numbers, or the numbers existing between 1 and infinity are natural numbers. Now what exists below 1? Well, again with an example I'm going to explain you this. If a kid has 3 pencils and you take away 1 pencil from the kid, how much he is left with? Obviously 2. And then you take another one, then how much he is left with? He is left with 1 pencil. And if you take this 1 pencil also, now how much pencils he has? You will say 0. So 0 exists below 1. And the numbers starting from 0 and ending till infinity are called whole numbers. That is, all natural numbers plus 0 makes whole numbers. Now you would have seen a stopwatch. So where does the countdown begins? It starts from 0 and then jumps to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Similarly, if you have 500 rupees and if you increase number of notes or add more number of notes to this amount, it may become 5,000 rupees. So you see that just the presence of 0, it actually brings a huge difference. So 0 is actually a very significant number. Here you can see a number line starting from 0. You can notice here on the screen that whole numbers are including all the natural numbers on the number line. One very important thing to remember is that all natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not natural numbers. Next is negative numbers. Now, what exists below 0? Actually, negative numbers exist below 0. They start from -1 and end till infinity. So how can we prove that negative numbers exist? Let us again take an example. Think of a very hot summer day. You may see in the news that the temperature is 500 degrees Celsius on that particular day. Now, if you look at the temperature in winters in regions like Shimla where snowfall happens, then again the news will give you the temperature information which may say that the temperature is -5 degrees Celsius. So this proves that minus or negative numbers exist. Now we come to our major question, that is, what are integers? Integers are the collection of negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers, or we can say that numbers including negative numbers, 0 and natural numbers or positive numbers are called integers. Now you can see a complete number line on your screen having negative numbers, positive numbers and the origin. Origin is 0. We may call it origin also. Now let us move on to the additive inverse. That is the first topic, main topic of the chapter. What is additive inverse? The additive inverse of a number is its mirror image on the number line. If a number is a positive number, its additive inverse is negative, and if a number is negative, its additive inverse is positive. The additive inverse of a number a is -1 into a or minus a. Actually, additive inverse of a number is that number which is at equal distance from 0 as the original number but in opposite direction. For example, going to school from house and coming back home from school. It is used to describe opposites, like +2 on a number line has an additive inverse -2 on the left of the number line, which is at equal distance from 0. 2 and -2 are at equal distance from 0 and they are additive inverse of each other. Thank you, students. Hope you have understood all that I have taught you today. Please go through whatever I have taught you, and whatever homework you get, please take it seriously and do it in your notebooks. Thank you very much.